Before we start, I put this on here. I need y'all just think about this throughout my whole presentation. Just think about it real hard. What holds you back? Let that sink in. Just think about it for a second. I'm gonna go. So we'll have 30 seconds to start.
So we're keeping that in our brain.
Yeah. Think about it for about 30 seconds. Alright, let me start y'all off. Full name is Isaiah Bryce Strakax Smith. That's about 5. Bryce and Strakax is actually 2 names. I got changed to just 1, so 4 names. Today I'm going to tell y'all a little story about 2 people, 2 very important people in my life. I've known for a while. You could say they've been there from birth. First man's name, BJ. Second one is Mo. This is BJ. And this is Mo, both born in 1965. I'm going to tell y'all their story, because they're similar to mine. This is BJ when he was young. This is Mo when they were young. I'm going to tell y'all real quick about their childhood. BJ was not an average child. He kind of grew up in like a slummy town in Oklahoma. His mom was a drug addict. When I mean drugs, I mean hardcore drugs, some heroin and cocaine kind of deal. They was getting involved with the wrong people. And Mo had, I'm going to say maybe 4 or 5 stepdads. Mom physically abused her, emotionally abused her, and then stepdad sexually abused her. And I'm going to tell y'all what happened to them. Okay, so right here, here's BJ when he was in high school. I think that was prom. I don't know.
What he wearing? He said just in case anybody trying to hop on him at prom.
All right, and this is Mo right here. That's her whole thing. That's their grandpa, grandma, and I don't know who they are. That's her brother. That's her mom. Now, I'm not sure if y'all knew, but at age 17, BJ's mom got shot when he was 17. And he had the opportunity to kill that person that killed his mom, but he didn't do it. Let me ask y'all a question. If someone killed your mom, someone killed your brother, sister, I don't know, I don't care who, someone who's close to you, will you take that vengeance? Will you take it? Don't ask. Don't tell me out loud, just think about that. Would you do that? Now at this point, Mo, I'm sorry. She had moved around a lot. She wasn't living in exactly the great high school. I mean, I moved around a lot, but she was moving high school maybe this 1 week and then going to a different one another month, and then another year, senior year, coming back here to Houston. And she had to deal with her mom who was physically beating her. No one was saying anything. Bruise marks going all up and down her arm and whatnot. She wanted to leave the house, but she didn't because she knows she could get in trouble. BJ, with his mom, with the whole drug addiction, he told me that he wanted to quit. He told me he didn't want to be here. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to live in that house. He thought about giving up. You know what? I don't care. My mom's failed. I'm just going to fail too. And that hit me hard when he said that, because I didn't think this was a guy who could ever give up. You know? Y'all have those people in your lives? You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go to this next thing. Okay, so this is BJ right here, probably coming out of high school, going to college, and this is Mo right here with her lover, Kevin. I don't know what they were. I don't really care. Let me tell y'all something. BJ and Mo met up in Pawhuska. That's where BJ lived. And then let me go back right here. BJ was awarded the prettiest baby in Pawhuska thing, which I thought was kind of funny. But going back here, they met up in Pawhuska. They had been best friends, I don't know how long, for a long time. Mo had just gotten married, and they were still friends, but they kind of liked each other. Let me tell you, Mo, her first marriage, the husband cheated on her and had like a completely different family going on. And then starts dating BJ. Now this next part's gonna be crazy. If you already know where I'm trying to get at with this, just keep it to yourself. But if you don't know, can you get the idea?
Oh, I know exactly.
Okay. So they met up. Let me tell y'all something. In around, say, 1966, Mo had missed her pill twice and gotten pregnant in March. 9 months later, December 28th, 1996, guess what happens?
You.
Huh? Yeah, me.
You said, huh? Yeah.
Me. Right there. Now let me tell you something about my life. I haven't had exactly an easy life. Man, I moved around a lot. My dad was a college basketball coach. My mom, she just followed my dad wherever. And I got in lots of fights. I mean, there are some nights at home where I'd hear them arguing and whatnot. I'd be scared out of my mind, just in my bed thinking what's going on. Trying to go to sleep thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just kept it to myself. Let me tell you something. 2nd grade, parents got divorced. I thought it was my fault, but the majority of kids do. And fights going on between them, 2 of them. And around this time, I start throwing up. Doctors don't know why, but it's all going to time with something. I'm going to tell y'all in a second. I went to the hospital twice because I kept throwing up. Doctors couldn't figure it out. Let me go to this next thing. Actually, no. All right, so right here, this is me. That's my dad. And I'm going straight to last year, right before I had my heart surgery. This was when things were really good, and then things started going downhill after 2nd semester. And that was during Christmas break. And this is me and my mom right here during Mr. Side Creek. All right, now let me tell you something. One day I came back from school, and I was laying in bed, and I had this extreme heart pain in my chest. I didn't want to go up, and my mom was like, "Well, what's wrong?" I'm like, "Mom, I can't move. I don't want to move." Like so bad to where I felt like I was getting stabbed right here. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't because I had to keep my mindset of being tough because I wanted to go in the Navy. And I'm yelling at my mom saying, "You need to take me to the ER. I don't know what's going to happen to me," because I was freaking out so bad because I thought I was going to die right there. I thought my heart was going to explode. My mom took me there. The doctor, I was fine as soon as I got there. My heart pain ceased to happen for maybe about an hour. 1 out of 10, it was probably a 9. Doctor said I had something called heart blockage in my right heart. I'm like, all right, see how that goes. Told King about it, told a whole bunch of people, just trying to get some support. So they sent me to a cardiologist, and they tell me I have something called an atrial septal defect, is when blood is going between the blue side and the red side, and it's flowing throughout your whole body. When I felt the blue blood move from one side of my heart to the other, I felt it move throughout my whole body. I felt like my body went like ice. And so they told me, "Oh, you just have 1 hole in your heart." Okay, 1 hole. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. I don't know. It didn't seem like a big deal to me at the time because I knew I was going to be fine. And that's the blood mixing right there. That's not my echocardiogram. It's just a cardiogram I found online. So like, we're going to do some more stuff on you. We're going to send you downtown. I get sent downtown, and I get an MRI. They're just seeing how it's flowing and whatnot, getting all that. And then they did one last test just to make sure there was nothing else wrong. And what they did was they numbed everything in my throat and in my mouth. They stuck a camera down my throat to check my heart. And they said, "Isaiah, you not only have 1 atrial septal defect, but you have 3. So I had 3 holes in my heart. And at that point, I was scared out of my mind. I tried not to act like it because I have to be tough in some situations. I'm the only guy in my house. I have to protect my mom, so I have to be this tough guy. I started driving home. My mom didn't want to tell me that I had 3 holes in my heart until after the weekend because she was gone seeing her boyfriend or something like that. So I drove and I said, "God, why? Like, I don't know what I did to get this. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I thought I was going to die because the doctor said that there's a 95% chance that we have to do an open heart. And then I wasn't going to be able to do anything like I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to do an Ironman triathlon. I wanted to be first in state for cross country. And I had a lot of my dreams being stripped away from me. I thought, this is going to hold me back so much. Literally like chains on your feet, and you have to drag it everywhere with you. And so I go to my other friend Isaiah's house. It's funny, but he's Asian Isaiah. I'm going, his dad comes in like, you all right? I'm like, no, man. I just found out I have 3 holes in my heart. And he's like, all right, man, I'll pray for you. I haven't really felt like that kind of affection from people. I didn't know people were passionate and really cared about me until my buddy's dad, Mark, until he told me, hey, man, we're here for you. We got you the whole ride of the way. And I'm not sure if y'all know, but I had a whole lot of people praying for me that I would not get open heart surgery. And I mean, like a whole lot of people coming up to me in church, hey, I heard about your heart, we're praying for you. Just random people I didn't even know, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I acted like I was a big, I'm like, okay, like I didn't know what to say. I didn't know I had a lot of people caring for me and coming to me, hey, we got you, let's go. It's like when a person walks for miles and people start following, you don't realize that you look back, you have a whole crowd of people. Man, I didn't know that I had that much support, like I was saying. So, I go into the doctor's office, well, not the doctor's, I go get my surgery ready. I'm getting prepped and whatnot. And they said, hey, we found a way how we're going to get your heart fixed. We're not giving you open heart. We're going to go in with the catheter and fix your heart that way. And I was like, whoa. Wow. For real? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm all happy. I'm all cheerful and whatnot. And they're telling me, you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I'm having people coming in from church. They're praying for me. We're going in. I get my little gown on, which is weird because I turned around and there's this old man who was from the church, and I turned around. And you know how your butt's visible? He saw everything, and oh, y'all, that was bad. I'll get to the point. So I'm in my little bed thing. I'm getting ready to go. They got me all juiced up with whatever the crap they gave me. I didn't know. I just know I was laughing most of the time. They're pushing me along. My mom's crying. My dad's trying to keep her under control, even though they're divorced and whatnot. Girlfriend's there too. Not sure if y'all know that. That was pretty awesome. I get there. I'm saying my goodbyes. I'm giving my dad a hug, my mom, my girlfriend a kiss, and I get pushed in the room. And that's when all that embarrassing stuff I told y'all about happened. But before that surgery, the doctor came out and he said, I don't know if this is going to work. I didn't get told that maybe until a month after the surgery. But my mom starts crying, they're praying. But like I said, the doctors don't know if it's going to work. And if that didn't work, then they'd have to take it out. I'd have to go in for maybe 2 more surgeries, get the thing out, and then they have to break my chest open to fix my heart. And so I'm not sure if y'all know, but the little thing they put in me was like, it looked like a little TIE fighter type dealio. It was thin right here, and then like it looked like a little shield type thing coming out. They put it in between my heart so cells could grow in. And they did everything. Believe it or not, everything went perfectly. Like they did not expect this at all. I mean, I'm standing right here in front of you. My heart is fine. My heart's beating. I'm alive. Because the doctor said if you didn't get it fixed in a year, you're going to start having heart failures and you could possibly die. That's not good for a 17-year-old to hear. That's me after surgery. My girlfriend had got me this little bear. I thought my mom got it for me, and I took it and I said, Mom, don't get me a stupid bear. And then my dad's like, I said your girlfriend got you that. I was like, oh, shit. But everything went fine. My heart's good now. Y'all, I'm going into the Navy. I'm going in for special operations. So it's something I would have never thought. Now I'm going to go back to this question, what holds you back? Now before the surgery happened, my mom saying, Isaiah, what if this doesn't work and you can't do anything? I said, no, Mom, you're stupid. Nothing. I'm not gonna let anything stop me. And the doctor's, well, like, what if the doctor said? Like, I don't care what the doctor said. I'm gonna find an excuse to win. I'm not gonna let anyone tell me that I can't do a certain thing because my health prevents me. That's dumb. That's not how I operate. I operate to win. I choose to go beyond anyone else and do something that's never been done before.
You preach.
Now I'm not sure how many of y'all know about the Hoyts?
Yes.
You know the guy that pushed his son. He's disabled mentally disabled. He can't talk or anything. He can only move his head around. Y'all, nothing stopped him from pushing his son. And then the thing that got to me the most when I was watching videos about that was that the interviewer was talking to him and he said, if things were reversed, what would you do? And the son said that I would do the same thing for my dad that he did for me. That hit me right here, y'all. I couldn't, y'all don't even know. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm telling you something about my dad and my mom and me, because we've all struggled. I don't look to other people. I mean, I look to Jesus and I look to my parents because they've gone through so much more than I have. Y'all just had a heart surgery, man. My dad's mom got shot. I couldn't imagine if my mom got shot. I mean, I know we're getting verbal confrontations and all that kind of stuff, but I still love her. She's my mom. Same thing with my dad. We getting verbal confrontations. We getting fight. He might talk bad about my mom. I still love him. I mean, that's my dad. And y'all gotta understand, I got a whole lot of heart for a lot of people. I'm there for y'all if y'all need me. Let me tell y'all something. Where are the guys at? Y'all guys, raise your hand. Are y'all the only guys? Let me tell y'all something, guys. Y'all are a lot stronger than y'all think. Y'all got a big role in your life. God's doing something for you that y'all don't even realize. And ladies, where are the ladies at? Raise your hands. Y'all, if any of y'all if someone tells you you're not beautiful, you better smack them across the face, because every damn one of you is beautiful. All right? And every one of y'all, every single one of y'all got something big coming to you. Whether it's some guy coming in life, some opportunity, something. Now, I got that rock for y'all. I pulled some rocks out of my mom's garden. I got these rocks because if you put them all in a bag, it can get heavy. Y'all got burdens. It's going to tear y'all down. I mean, they did that for me at church once. They gave us these rocks and said, what's holding you back? What's your burden? I wrote my family. I know I just said I love them, but sometimes they're holding me back. My mom might put me down. My dad might say, I don't know if you can do this. This was a long time ago, but now I have all the support in the world from them. Other people hold me back. I'll hold myself back. So what I want y'all to do is write what holds you back. I want y'all to write that, and I want y'all to come put it back in this bag right here.
Where are we writing?
The rock.
On the rock.
I want y'all to imagine, picture in your head what brings you the most joy in life. What's your push? What's going to drive you to do the best? What brings the best out of you? Think about that for a little bit and I'm going to come back. And I want you to open your eyes. Y'all see that? You remember that feeling that you had? It felt so good, that happiness, you know? I mean, my happiest moment for me is when me and my dad were out on the dock and we took a boat out and he and I were fishing. I couldn't ask for anything more than that. It brings me so much happiness, man. Y'all don't even know. Now I want y'all to close your eyes again. I want y'all to think of the time when you had the most pain in your life. What hurts the most? What really brought you down? When people are saying bad things about you, when it feels like no one's there for you, I want y'all to think about that. Just for a few seconds. Now I want y'all to open your eyes again. If y'all felt that pain, that's good. I want y'all to remember that. Now I'm going to tell you something. This bag right here is going to get real heavy from all the things that's going on in y'all's life. All the bad things, all the burdens. I'm going to tell you what. In the 6th grade, I gave my life to Jesus. I called my mom. She starts crying on the phone because she was so happy. You know what happened to all that? It doesn't even matter anymore. If y'all really want to do good, if y'all want to push yourselves, if you want to make an impact, y'all got to let that go. Y'all got to cut that off. Because I believe every single one of you in this room has potential to do something great. And I don't care what anyone says to you. If someone says something bad to you, tell me. I'll talk to them. I'll tell them Taylor Weber has potential to go lead people in a prayer group, because I know how you are, Taylor. I know how you are. I'll tell them that Gretchen is the most beautiful girl in this school. I don't care what anyone says. I'll tell them Jordan's going to be a great musician one day. Jordan, you're going to be in a band. You're going to do good things. Levi, I'll see you at the Olympics. And man, Robbie, you got such a big heart, dude. You don't even realize it. God has such big plans for you, man. And I'll tell every single one of y'all something if I need to. I'll tell you something, Miss King.
Oh, I'm already crying. Stop.
I wrote it in a piece of paper, but you helped me fix my heart. And you were there with me.
That's why it's okay.
Man, let me pray for y'all. And we'll be done. Y'all close your eyes and bow your heads. Lord, I want to thank y'all for everyone in this room. I want to thank you for all the great things they've done and all the future things they're going to do. Lord, I just ask that you bless every single person in this room and that they see that they have great potential. And Lord, just let them know that I'm here for them, they're here for me, and I love them, Lord. God, just bless them throughout this walk of life that you've given us. And that they do not use their power for evil, but they do it for good, Lord. And they do everything they possibly can to change others' lives. In your son's name I pray. Amen. All right, y'all. Thank you. You've been a great audience. God bless you.